conversations on this podcast with individuals who are a part of or on their way to being a part of the top 5% of individuals who dare to dream big and pursue their goals relentlessly. And today's topic is about a 5%er who is a lawyer at a Notary Public and also a real estate agent. She is now building a extremely successful business here in Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic, and I'm so happy to call her also my lawyer. Her name is Nidely, and welcome to the podcast, Nidely.
Thank you, Andrea. Thank you for the invitation, for being here with you, sharing all these like a little part of our life.
Yes, I love your life here in the Dominican Republic.
Yeah, I know.
Hence, I keep coming back. And also, you know, I'm blessed to have met you through Noel, who was very pleased with the work that you provide. And I can see that not just are you doing great service for myself and Noel, who are foreigners, but you're doing it, and you're doing it so well for the locals and the people here.
Yeah.
Maybe the best way for us to start today, Nidely, is to just tell a little bit about who you are. I know you're a mom, a wife, a mom of 2 girls.
Yeah.
A wife, a daughter. Do you have siblings as well?
Yeah. We have, what can I tell you? I'm everything. You know, we are like in everywhere and in every place.
Yes.
I'm Nidely Martinez. I born like in a little town of Puerto Plata, in Unveils, Puerto Plata. My family live everybody in the States.
So, I mean, I don't blame you, Nidely, but you chose to stay in Puerto Plata while your family all moved to the U.S.
Yeah, that's terrible. First of all, then when I go there and I see like the way that the people live there, their work, and the weather, I say, no, this is not definitely what I want for me and for what I study, what I decided to do. No, I'm not going to stay here. I want to make my fight in my country. I'm going to restart. I'm going to push my career. Let's do it. You can stay here, but I'm leaving.
So
I'm going to do it there.
You've chosen to stay here and visit them, visit your family.
Just visit, yeah.
And what part of the U.S. are they living in?
They're living in Newark and New Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah.
So nice cities, just not for you.
Yeah, not for me.
And it's very cold in New York and New Jersey.
I like my beaches, my pools, and here we are fine.
I don't blame you. I mean, and the thing is, it's not just that there's opportunity there alone. You've found a way to build and become successful here. So opportunity exists right here in Puerto Plata.
Yeah. Thanks God and to my empowerment, I can say, because at the first time, it wasn't like that.
Yes.
I was like throwing up my process of divorce. And I say, okay, I want to leave. But when I get there, that I see everything in my face, I say, no, this is not what I want. So I come back here. I say, I'm going to organize my life. I'm going to start study again. So I get into the university to make a master in land legislation. And
you did your studies here in Santiago?
Santiago, yes. In Santiago, I started. And in this process, the Supreme Court of Justice opened like the first opposite concourse for everybody at national level. So I get into for half my evaluations.
And that's a prestigious thing,
yeah,
right?
Here
awesome.
it is.
Congrats.
Because in the past, normally they do with the finger. Oh, you're going to be a doctor and notary. But now, no. They open like this first process, and I going through all the proofs, and I get it. So
awesome.
I'm public notary from my municipality of Unveils, Puerto Plata, yes.
Okay. And that's, I mean, you say it to let others know that that's a fairly prestigious accomplishment for you.
Yeah.
Right? Awesome. So you've become a notary public as well.
I'm lawyer and notary public.
Yes.
In fact, right now, I'm the treasurer of the province of Puerto Plata because I'm in the board of directors of the College of Notary Publics of Dominican Republic.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. Congratulations,
Thank
Nidely.
you.
That's awesome. So my lawyer has this very prestigious positions. And of course, you're still fairly humble because I didn't know these things about you.
Yeah.
You're doing it because you know it's better for you and better for the people that you work with.
Yeah, it's good for. I like that. One of my things that I said always, I wanna be treated like everybody treat me.
Okay.
So I treat you like I would like be treated. So
I like
since I was a little kid, a little girl, I said always, I'm trying to do the things in the right way. So
Yes.
I know that I can combine my career with a lot of things
Which you have.
that I have now. Yes.
So you realize, I like that. From a little girl, you saw the need to treat others the way you wanted them to treat you.
Yeah.
That is so powerful because, you know, it shows that you care about others, that you respect others, and that differences are not an abstract, it doesn't change, you know, how you interact with people, right?
Yeah.
You'll still interact with people respectfully because they're humans, they're people like you. Awesome.
But you know something that in this world of business, you can find a lot of kinds of people. So at least what I can do is try to be in the right way.
Yes.
You know,
Yes,
because if you
yes.
come to me like a customer that you need some idea or you want to make or develop any business, I got to do it well. Because let me tell you, Andrea, in
Yes.
this 21st century that we are, I don't use like promotions like digital promoters. This is my first podcast. I've never been doing something like that.
Okay.
Why? Because for me, my customers are the ones that recommend me.
So, and that's awesome because a lot of people do use media or promotions to bring
Now I'm
clients.
going to start.
Well, because you can
I'm
grow
starting,
and develop.
yeah.
Okay, but from up to this point, you've just been using the referrals of friends and
from
family.
friends, family, peoples, everybody that know me. Thanks God, when I deal with somebody, these people keep with me.
They like you.
Yeah.
They like you, Nidely. It's natural. I did business with you before I even met you, right?
Yeah,
And
we did.
So I think that people get a good sense of that you're a good person and that you want to see the best for them. So that's why you have a good customer base.
Yeah,
but
that's
I
what I
agree with
try.
you. You can now grow. You can scale and get bigger by using some media.
Yeah.
But maybe as a woman, has there been any? Do you find it has been harder to build your business in law? And has there been anything that's been challenging?
Yeah, you know that like in all the places in the world, you're gonna find people who gonna put bad things in the way.
Yes.
But we gotta say no. I gotta do it anyway. I gotta try it and make that happen, and it doesn't matter what.
Yes.
So you gotta keep on trying. That's one of the things that I always say. Just keep on trying, because for someone I can be good, for another people not so good. But you know, I gotta keep on trying.
I agree. So one of your things is just to keep persevering and pushing forward so that you can accomplish what you want and what makes sense. What inspired you, if I could ask, you know, what inspired you to go into law?
Let me tell you that I want to study medicine.
They're opposing medicine law.
I want to study medicine, but my mother has a store. She's commercials. And she said, oh, no, you're not going to move another country alone. No, you're very little. I was like 15 when I started university. You're not going to the university alone. You're not ready for that. So study something that like you can do it here. I said, okay, I'm going to study law. I'm going to do that.
That was it? Your mom said, no, you can't do medicine, pretty much because it required you traveling and leaving?
I got to live in another place in Santiago, for example. I got to go there.
Yes.
And she said, no, find something. I said, come on, I fight with her. And nothing. I can't
she
win.
Won.
She won.
Mom won the fight. Okay, so Any regrets to choosing to do law over medicine?
Yeah, no, my father also, he was a teacher and in managing centers, and he recommended me, he said me, you have like a good blood for do that. You can do it because you have a good personality.
Yes.
That's a good career. You know, they always pushing me and motivating
yeah,
me.
That's so nice.
But
That's awesome.
let me tell you, when I finished the career, I didn't work in the career. I was managing a company.
Oh.
I was sailing.
You just didn't get started right away. Okay.
Because like I told you, I was like throwing a process divorce, and I was not clear from what I'm gonna do. So I was there pushing, sailings, I sell clothes, handbags, everything. Everything you wanna sell, I sell it. In that way, I know good peoples, and I start to sales properties.
Oh, so in deciding to not go into law right away, you did sales, which taught you a lot about working with people and learning personality.
Exactly, and in that way, I start to know all the people in the market of the sales and the real estate, and I say, come on, this is mine. I'm gonna keep in this area, and I'm just gonna, like combine it with all the things that I can do.
That's good training. That's good training ground.
The street is the best training that we can have.
Absolutely.
It's not the university.
No.
When you
can't
get
learn
into the
those
street,
things.
yes, that is.
So was it intentional that you chose? Did you choose to do that?
No, it wasn't intentional. It was like the situation, like my own life and all this stuff. In that process, I met my husband. He pushed me and motivated me. Oh, do it. Put your office. Start. And I decided.
Okay. So I think that's awesome. I think that people just think that we always have to plan it out. And it's, we've got this map and we just follow it. No. But it can just,
This is incredible.
Yeah. That's awesome.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
The things that we gotta pass away is like this. So after this, like in the 19, I opened my own place and I established my office. Since I have like 5-6 years with my own office, my own local, my own place, and I established it, and here we are.
Wow. And so you said how many years now?
37. I'm gonna have the 38th.
Okay, wow. So you now have your own office. You have someone that works with you.
I have a good team. Trust me, I can give you and everybody all these attentions that we have. I need to have a good team.
You attracted a good team probably because of who you are, and the peoples that you worked with before you came into building your law firm.
Exactly. Yeah. The time that we have in the market, let us know who's the right peoples and who's gonna be with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. Now, you mentioned your husband. Does he work in the business with you as well?
No. He have another area. It's not this one.
Okay, awesome. But why did you combine the real estate with the law? Like, how did that become part of?
That's a transition. What I do that when I make my master was in land legislation.
Yes.
And remember, like I'm in the market, so I can provide from my office to all the people that wanna buy a house. We can provide the evaluation of the property, how to make the purchase, how to make the sales, how to have access to the formal bank. If you want a financial and you're not ready, everything. What I'm trying to do is that when you're gonna buy a house or make it the investment of a dream, you can have faithfully and sweet dreams.
Okay, so what you're saying is you wanted to make it so that when someone comes to you, you can provide them all with just about everything.
Yeah.
And make the process easy and smooth for them. They don't have to go and figure out how to do it
themselves.
that
they don't feel nothing in the process. That you say, if you're not sure, I think we don't have all the documents ready, all this stuff.
Yes.
That's what I try to do.
Yeah, and I appreciate that you've said that, Nidely, because buying real estate is usually one of the biggest purchases that most people make. And if you, as a lawyer and an expert in multiple areas, can make the process easier and simpler.
Yeah.
Because it's not simple.
It's not simple, but we try.
But you try, yes. And I think that is really good. And that's probably part of the reason why Noelle was, attracted to you and brought myself and others to you, right? So you've made the process easier and made it feel more simple and seamless. Not that it is, but just made it feel that way. So that's awesome. So where from here do you see yourself? What's next? I know you said you're going to use media to scale and grow, but where next?
Yeah. My next, I'm trying in my office to have like a hard page with all the properties, all the things, and show another people that I'm teaching that can learn how to do the things.
Okay, so
How to apply my maxim, treating the others not just like a business, not like I just want to win money. No, of course everybody want to win money,
absolutely, yeah.
but you gotta have the balance, and we gotta do the things that you want because you love it, because you like it, because I like that you feel comfortable and you feel sure when you buying a property, when you are making an investment. So my next tip is to teach like another people that I can have in my office and be like a little more relaxed.
I like that. So that's you want to sort of expand in your office and provide education for your clients as well. So, and I think that's great. Your office is here, right, in Puerto Plata as well?
My main office is in Invert. Yeah.
Okay, so where you live?
No, I live here in Puerto Plata, but my office is in Invert, like 15 minutes driving.
Okay.
It's the small town because, like I told you, I'm notary from there. So, like notary, we know all the peoples.
Yes.
That's why the judge made that we have jurisdiction for do the business and all this stuff, because I can know about the properties that the people is buying and the kind of business that we can, use.
Okay. So for the notary public, you have to sort of specialize in an area? Is that what that is?
Yes, in an area and in jurisdiction. I just can be notary, for example, for my municipality of Invert.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, because, for example, Sosúa, Cabarete have different notaries.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? That a security that the laws want to provide the people who is buying a property.
So
nobody gonna know more than the notary
Yes.
what's going on with one property.
Okay.
You understand?
So I'm going to try and say what I think I understand. Is it that you're specialized in that area and you're more familiar with that jurisdiction?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, well, like notary.
Yes.
We have like when you're gonna make a deal, you go to a lawyer to make a contract. But that lawyer gotta go to my office like notary for a stamp and seal, and you gotta go with him to make the sign in front of the notary.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
But you're only allowed to do it in that
jurisdiction. Yeah.
Okay.
That part.
Yes.
But a lawyer, I'm
anywhere.
Anywhere of Dominican Republic. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Makes sense. Okay, I understand. So, if along the way, so you sort of spoke to, that you persevere through things. Were there any big, major, challenges or red flags? When I say red flags, things that maybe stood out that could have stopped you from, getting to where you are, but anything specific that you can think of,
Yeah, we find a lot of.
I mean, I just find in general, so many times in my own experience, there's so many things that could have stopped me. But like you said earlier, we persevered through it. But any one specific example that you can think of? Yeah,
for example, I always remember when I go to the evaluation for get inside to the opposite concourse of notary, of the evaluation, I meet there 12 people from my self-town.
Oh.
With more experience than me being lawyers, because before you get notary, you gotta be lawyer 5 years.
Okay.
The oath experience.
Wow.
So when I see that, I say to my husband, okay, we're coming. I'm gonna take the test, but then we're gonna dare to have like a little ride because I'm not sure what's gonna happen. But in the first round, I get in.
Yes! Woo! Okay, so I mean, sometimes it's not always the first time around, but that's awesome. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. Well, again, before we wrap, I'd like to maybe, if there's anything that you could suggest to our listeners or our viewers that you felt was really important, like any key takeaways, like one key takeaway that you can recommend that anyone that's starting out that they should do that you did and it helped you become the successful businesswoman you are.
Yeah, of course. For me, I apply 3 things.
Three,
The
okay.
constance,
Okay.
perseverance,
I
and
love
the
it.
resilience.
Okay, so you're saying to be persevere, right?
Persevere.
And to be constant, just to keep doing things.
Yeah.
Don't just stop when it's challenging. And the last one?
Resilience.
Okay, say that again.
Resilience is like reinvented yourself.
So to resolution? No, I'm not
No.
getting it. No.
Resilience.
Okay.
You haven't listened that?
No, I haven't. I don't understand.
Resilience is like a word we use in Spanish. I don't know how to say in English.
Yes, okay.
Resilience is like reinvented yourself. It doesn't matter what happened to you. It doesn't matter what stopped to you. You gotta do it again.
Okay.
Do it again and do it again.
Okay. So it's similar to being persistent or to just keep trying, not to give up. Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm so proud of you, Nidely, because today you did what probably I couldn't do in your language. You spoke to me on this podcast in your second language, which is English.
Yeah.
And you did.
I hope that everybody understands.
I think they will understand. You did it fantastic. So thank you for letting me interview you and finding out more about your story here, and sharing it with everyone.
Thank you, Andrea, for the invitation and for having me in mind. And thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. And
to all of you.
Yes, thank you. That's awesome. We are wrapping, Luis.
Enjoying our podcast? Stay connected beyond the episodes by following us on our other social media channels for exclusive content and updates. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, like, and share to help us grow and reach even more listeners. Your support means the world to us. Let's keep the conversation going.